Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scared Shitless. I am Ryan, and today I am joined by Santa Ali.
Hello! Ho, ho, ho.
And Jamie.
Give me a minute.
That was a good intro, Ali. I've got to say,
Thank you.
committed
You know
to
I've done
that.
this before.
I liked it.
Yeah,
You know
well-
I've done this before, so
So it is only a few days away from Christmas, so we thought we would whip up a quick Monday video for you, giving you some Christmas gifts for horror fans. I cannot guarantee this will stay serious, but we will see what happens. So we're going to share some gifts today. Guys, are you excited for Christmas before we do?
nah.
Dressed like Santa, but you're actually a
guy
Grinch.
dressed up in a Santa outfit. I mean, there's no young children in my family anymore, so Christmas isn't really a big thing. But
It's all about money now. Kids have forgotten what it's all about. So
you know what it's about? It's about Christmas dinner. I am going to eat all the food and I'm going to wiggle my belly like a bowl full of jelly and then feel guilty as shit about it on Boxing Day. That is what Christmas is about. So, however, let's get some gifts up in the meantime. So I'm going to start because I've decided to. So the first Christmas gift I recommend for horror fans is an album. That's right, because I'm old school and I still buy albums. By Wednesday 13. Now he has a series of albums here. I've not got all of them, but I've got Fang Bang. It's a very good album. Also, Fang Bang, amazing title, and Calling All Corpses. Now the reason Wednesday 13's albums are so good, if you click on it here, I think we'll get some of the tracks, is because all his songs are pretty much about horror movies, like all of them. So we've got here, let's look at some of them. So one of the songs is called Ghoul of My Dreams. One is called Silver Bullets. One is Something Wicked, This Way Comes, which, for those of you in the know, is also the name of a very famous horror novel. Silver Bullets, of course, is about werewolf. We have London After Midnight, which is about him wanting to pick a fight in London after midnight. So his songs are, like I say, predominantly horror movie based. The guy, in fact, is such a horror fan that he literally changed his name to Wednesday after Wednesday Addams from the Addams Family. Looking at the titles of his songs from the album Fang Bang, we have Happily Ever Cadaver. We have Haddonfield, which is the name of the town in Halloween. We have My Home Sweet Homicide. Buried with Children. Till Death Do Us Party. You know, this guy...
Yeah, fuck the recommendations for everybody else. I might buy this.
I swear, I've only got a couple of. I've got this album. I've got another one of his earlier ones. I really like him. The music's good. You know, it's good rock and roll. A bit heavy. Not too heavy, but kind of metalish. The songs are fun. It's got a bit of a punk vibe to it. And if you love horror, it really does play into that nicely. You know, he's got songs about Halloween. He's got songs about Friday the 13th. He's got songs about werewolves and ghouls and zombies, and it's just fun. So that is my first recommendation for horror fans. A Wednesday 13 album. I recommend vinyl because I'm old school.
Nice.
So, Ali.
yes, right.
Let's have a look at your first recommendation. Do you want to talk us through it?
My first recommendation is what we started this channel on, an old school Ghostface mask. It is £13 retail price at the moment, but this is because it is purely as authentic as an original ghost face mask as you're going to get at this point in time. And plus, coming January, we get the brand new Scream 5. That's right, I said Scream 5, not Scream. So it will allow all those fans to get brand new Ghostface masks for the upcoming film. However, I will pre-warn everybody, nowadays you are not allowed to wear these in the cinema. So please do not do that when you're in the cinema or at
Wait,
home.
you're not allowed to wear a ghost face mask in the cinema anymore?
Hell no. You didn't. Do you not remember what happened with the guy that thought he was Heath Ledger's Joker back in the States so many years ago? Because
Nope.
he dressed up like... No? Okay, no.
No, okay, that's fine.
Let's move past that. Anyway.
Let's do that, yes.
All right, let's go on to my first horror gift, which is this. It is a American Psycho canvas. Lovely photo here you can get with Christian Bale on the front holding an enormous looking knife. So, if you want to have this in your bedroom, over your bed, you can wake up.
Over your bed, that's the place to put it. So.
Yeah, and I was looking at some of the pricing on these. So the smallest one is pretty reasonable. I mean, it's 30 centimeters by 45 centimeters, so it's only £16. But here they've changed it up.
60 by 90 and
60 by 90
125 pounds.
125.
I don't like Christian Bale that much.
Yeah, it's the same photo. I'd recommend the smaller one here. But if you're an American Psycho fan, which I think to this day is the highest rated collective film we have done,
we haven't covered it yet. You're making the mistake of time travel right now, so shut your mouth.
on YouTube, the recording
for
order.
those of you interested, in January, the first film we cover is American Psycho, so come and join it. But yeah, we do not always film these videos in order, and Jamie doesn't check the upload schedule.
Really not. So, a canvas of a potentially good movie that I've already watched.
Definitely not a film we've already watched. 100%.
Moving on.
So as you can see, we rehearse these videos. I mean, that's.
These are rigorously scripted.
So I guess that'll be my second gift. We move on to then, which I will share right now, and it is some of the Hammer House of Horror comics. Now, these are very old school comics. I used to have a very large collection of them, like a big folder of them. They were epic. I believe I've actually still got them in my mum's attic. But they are really cool. They're old school horror. You get like Dracula, you get Wolfman, the Mummy, and they're, if you can find them at a reasonable price, which some people often sell them for a lot less than they should because they don't know what they have, they actually can be worth quite a few quid. So they are definitely worth keeping your eye out for, maybe checking out eBay for them on occasion and whatnot, because you can really pick up some gems for a really good price. They are a good read, although I wouldn't recommend reading them. I would recommend putting them in a boarded bag and storing that shit safely. But if you were to give these to a horror fan, I very much, certainly I would very much appreciate this. And I know a lot of horror and comic book fans in general also would. So that is my second suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good gift.
So yeah, I think a pretty, like I say, I think it's pretty cool. Ali.
Yes.
Shall we discuss your second gift?
Let's do that. Let's see what's in my sack. No pun intended.
Like everything on Scared Shitless, this is a competition, so let's.
So what I have went.
Who came up with the best gifts in the comments?
So what I have come up with for the second gift is, if you're ever in a situation where you need a crossbow, you never know what special family occasion you might potentially need a crossbow in, you know?
You have different Christmases from me, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your crossbow. It's clearly non-lethal at $23.99.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stealth.
well, it's. I mean, it's all play and fun at Christmas, isn't it? So you'll get somebody that's definitely wanting to run around the house, shooting a cheery old uncle in the face with this, I'm sure. Or the mother might just take off the teenager and go whacking the father with it. You know, so
Is this
you never know.
the words of an uncle who has been shot in the face with a crossbow?
Has our Ready or Not episode been released or not? I don't
Our
know.
Ready or Not episode has been released.
All right, great. So if you need to tool up for an occasion like that, then Ali's gift is a good one for you.
So yes, Ready or Not, that would be very appropriate. So.
That's where I was going with it.
All right. Is it?
Yes,
Who are we on?
It's
You or me?
It's you. Let's see your next gift, Jamie.
Right,
let's see what's in your sack.
Since we're getting to the end of 2021, I thought this would be an appropriate gift going into 2022. And get yourself a nice Scream calendar for next year. If you are a fan of Scream, this is the ideal gift for you. If you want to be reminded of it every day, that is. It's got space. Apparently, it's got space for you to put notes and. I don't know. I don't use a paper calendar, but if you are a person that enjoys a paper calendar and likes Scream, this is probably a good gift for you.
Can we see? Can we see inside it? I want to see inside it.
Oh no, we're not going to. Oh, I guess we are. I was going to say we're not going to show everyone all their months. Are you one of the people that check out their?
Oh, definitely. I would definitely want to see the months.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't actually give us options.
That's some bullshit, right then.
So this will be a surprise. You know, you might get some Sidney Prescott, you might get some Billy Loomis, and hopefully you get no one from Scream Free.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay, well, the final gift I came up with is actually, I mean, it's on the expensive side. I'm not going to lie. Definitely on the expensive side, not for everyone, because again, you need a lot of money in order to acquire this. But if you happen to have a spare, like £945,000, then there's this beautiful French chateau that would make the absolutely perfect murder den. It would be incredible. It's got 8 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. It's 250 square meters, and like I say,
a lot of room to run.
Only 845,000. It's not pounds actually; it's euros. So it's a steal.
Wow, even better discount right there.
So, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That is.
You know, if you don't want it as a murder den, you could use it as a set. You could hire it out to some horror movie people.
that is also entirely true. That's like, it's got a ranch and everything. You know, that is a beautiful place. It is I joke, but it is actually very well priced for what you're getting. But the reason for that is because it would cost so much to actually heat and everything else. It would drive you. You'd be broke in no time.
And how far south is it in France? You might not need to heat it very often. You know?
That is also true. But that is an incredible property, absolutely gorgeous, and you could definitely fit a lot of bodies in the walls before it started to smell. So
there might even be a cellar.
There likely is a cellar. That looks like the type of place that's got a wine cellar. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Being racist here, but it's in France. It's got a wine cellar.
Yeah, that's a murder house if there ever was one. By the way, in the way to finding this property, I googled murder house a few times. Nothing came up. I actually then, on retrospect, think, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be Googling murder house for sale.
No,
Like,
definitely not. No, no, no.
So
I doubt the estate agent is, putting it, marketing it as a murder house. I
but
think
also
that would attention to
Google
their clients.
Google just didn't do anything. It's just like, bros, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, Google's like, what's going on here? Someone's looking for a murder house. So
Unfortunately, I don't think he'd have time to close the sale in time for Christmas.
well, I mean, maybe you can get it just after Christmas. I mean, the sale could go through pretty quick, but you probably won't be able to move in until, probably
You probably won't be able to
February
murder
or so.
anyone there until at least end of January. So
yeah. I mean, that's earliest, But there's always next year's Christmas massacre to look forward to. So you've got time to prepare. So anyway, Ali, shall we look at your final gift? And
yes,
we'll see if it matches a French murder chateau.
I feel like we should have saved that one for last.
No, it doesn't. No, I mean, you have a lofty ruby beer, filled big, massive bottles that you could smash somebody over the head with at that chateau. That's for sure. And it's got cork. There are corks as well. There's always a cork popped at these kind of places too. You mix these beers with that chateau, you've got yourself a potential party that could lead to a murder. It's
75 CL bottles. You're gonna have a party.
Fucking right. No, these are really nice if they're chilled. So anybody that's looking to buy these, I would recommend definitely put them in the fridge before you have them, because who likes a warm beer? Nobody.
And you're a Ruby man. You're not a blonde guy yourself.
Nah, not at the moment. No. I change my taste all the time. So.
Fair enough.
There you go. A nice beer. I think a lot of people would enjoy beer for Christmas. So.
I think a lot of people would. That's a hard one to argue. Doesn't beat a murder house, but
no, definitely not. No,
does not beat a murder house.
You shattered my dreams there, Tom.
So, Jamie.
Okay, I am going to one up you all with my gift. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
I totally am. I'm just trying to build this. You can enjoy this Freddy Krueger official, non-official, totally non-official coloring book.
Official, non-official, totally non-official.
Yeah, it's definitely made by a company who doesn't really understand the grasp of English, or realize that a Freddy Krueger coloring book probably isn't the best for kids.
No,
calm down your kids with this coloring book. I think probably not. Let's see. We've only got 2 images of what's inside, but this is the second one here.
I don't think I could keep an alliance with that one. Definitely not. No,
I don't think so. No. But if you enjoy Freddy Krueger, you might enjoy a Freddy Krueger coloring book.
I have to say, I enjoy Freddy Krueger. That's a pretty cool gift. But I think you're right. Maybe not for the young ones.
I think they just put a bunch of buzzwords in there. Relaxation, and then the translation from whichever language was just pretty bad. So yeah, and maybe they were confused. Coloring books for children, horror coloring book. But I don't know.
Is there any? I didn't even think there was.
Apparently there is. Apparently.
No, I don't think there is either.
Well, anyway, that's it from us, guys. So before we go, Jamie, which of our 9 gifts do you think you would like in your stocking this Christmas?
Well, since you can't, you probably can't fit the whole murder house in there, so the keys to the murder house would be very welcome. So if anyone wants to buy me that, just let me know.
Well, what about yourself, Ali? Which of the gifts would you like in your Christmas?
It's a double agreement with Jamie. Yeah, if I can't get the chateau, the keys would certainly be a nice little treat in the stocking. That's for sure. Dan, you won there. You're one. You just you've knocked us out of the park, and committed a huge murder of sharing that.
You're both men
with
of
him.
expensive taste, however. I think
I do think some horror. I do think some horror canvases would be a cool thing to have.
They would, and I genuinely think in all seriousness, I think the House of Hammer comics are super cool as well. But anyway,
that music, I can't remember what it was called.
Wednesday 13. Definitely worth checking out. Like 100%, genuinely recommend checking his stuff out. I think he's very good. But anyway, so that's it from us. Have a good Christmas, guys, and join us on Thursday, where we will be covering Krampus, maybe.
Yes, it is, Ryan. 100% Krampus.
Unless this comes out the Monday after Krampus was released, in which case, join us on Thursday for Terror Train, because now I am also getting confused about scheduling. But either way, guys, let us know what you think of the horror gifts. Let us know what gifts you think would be great for horror fans. Click the thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe, click the notification bell for more content from these two Egypts. Links to their channels and descriptions of said channels will be in our description. And as always, we will be back for one last scare.